only does that lazy resident of the White House not go to the border, but he also didn't even mention the border in his appearances that were just miles from the border. Ben, you can't make this sort of epic fail up, can you?
No, you know, it's interesting. I think of the verses in the Bible talking about them having scales over their eyes and being confounded. Actually, speaking of Zen master, we were talking about this the other day, about how they in the Bible where they marched around the walls of Jericho and they ended up fighting amongst themselves. God actually gave them a spirit that actually they were so torn and they thought that their friends were their enemies, and they started fighting amongst themselves. I really pray that's what we're seeing happen with the Democrats. What they're doing right now, they're so tone deaf to what the American people are actually experiencing, to the consequences of their actions, to the impacts of the policies that they set in place, and the devastation that that's causing to this country, that I really think that they just are clueless to it. They're either clueless or they just truly want to destroy this country, and they're doing a good job of it. The fact that we're down here, I was here with Carrie Lake all day, Blake Masters, Abe Hamadeh, Mark Fincham, and the real heroes of America, the law enforcement,
yes,
sheriffs and sheriff's deputies that were down here on the border. We were down just outside of Naco, Arizona, an area we've been to a lot, where the wall ends, where Joe Biden stopped building the wall and fentanyl continues to pour into our country. That's the reality. So the truth is, Joe Biden can't speak about the border, because if he did, he would have to be honest about the absolute utter failure that the leftist open border policies have been on America. Anything else would just be more lies, and I think the American people are sick to death of those lies, and it's showing in the polls all across this country.